Most movies are shot on landscape mode, but I guess this guy didn't get that memo. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for taking your own time out to check out this movie review. Yeah, I haven't done a Halloween-esque kind of movie review here on the channel or specifically for that, but I wanted to pick out a title. I thought, okay, well if I'm going to do this, let me find the right title to do it. And I guess that title is Amityville Karen. So you may have thought, Mike, what the hell got you to Amityville Karen? Why did you pick out this movie? Well, I actually saw this advertised months ago online and I thought, really? Amityville and Karen? How the hell does that all go together? So this movie is directed by Shawn C. Phillips and stars Lauren Francesca as Karen. I'm not even going to tell you the rest of the other cast because you don't give a shit. I don't really give one either. And I'd rather just get to the fun stuff. So if you followed my channel, you know straight away that I've covered a lot of asylum-based movies here onto the channel. Now, of course, asylum movies are terrible. They're known to be mockbusters. They're known to just poke fun at the big blockbuster at that time. And those movies, you know, are utter garbage, but they're so bad that they're funny and you can actually have somewhat a form of entertainment from those movies. This movie, however, throw all of that out the window because you get none of that in this movie. It is appallingly shocking. Where do I even start with this movie? For example, let me give you an example of some dialogue that's in here, right? Don't worry, man. That party's going to be good. You just keep doing you. Oh, really? Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you're the best. Those parties are always going to be around. Seriously? They will? Oh, okay, cool. So you know that party? It's going to be great because you're great. And that's the kind of dialogue that you have in Amityville Karen. What makes matters worse is that this movie can't even afford cheap $5 microphones like this, so their audio sounds like this. Hi, my name's Karen. The production values here is absolutely slim pickings. The cinematography here, there's no cinematography. It keeps going into different angles and you don't even know where the angles are going to go, and the fades to black are so bad. It's very similar to like this, as if I was cutting into the different scenes, and you wouldn't want to see that. This is a very rough botched movie. And then the funniest thing in here also that I found incredibly hilarious was there's one scene where this waiter, Shawn C. Phillips himself actually, is putting this corkscrew through Karen's eye, but you can clearly see it's not near the eye. And then in the shot it shows of this eye being punctured by this corkscrew. Look at this makeup, man. Seriously, what kind of budget did this movie have, or what kind of budget were they going for here? I couldn't even find myself having an entertainment time with this movie. I'm having a more entertainment giving you guys this review of Amityville Karen. So we now get to the plot of this movie, and if you're wondering, well, what the heck is Amityville Karen all around? Let me read the synopsis out for you. This is one I found online. When stealing a cursed bottle of wine from a struggling local brewery, Karen soon finds that the price is more than dangerous than the average hangover. Everyone in her path becomes prey, and not even a manager can be called in to stop her. So Lauren Francesca plays the character of Karen, and I can't even say that she does a good job playing Karen. The script is clearly written for this Karen character to be way overboard. Of course, I get it, you know, at the end of the day, we all know memes about Karen and, you know, everything like that. But she can't even play a good role as Karen. Imagine someone who can't act trying to be a Karen. That is Lauren Francesca. And that's not me trying to diss the actress or anything like that. I've just got to judge this movie. And that's exactly what it is. The kills in this movie is something to be talked about. I mean, okay, let me give you this example. There's one incident where she is talking to the pool guy. Now, what happens is she pushes him into the water, where you can clearly tell he's just dived into the water. She then jumps straight in after him. And you know in movies where, say for example, someone's drowning something under the water and you see maybe their face and you see they're trying to struggle for breath while, you know, getting their heads being pushed down, like the force kind of thing. Right? So this happens in this movie. But literally you see a 1 second incident of her pushing this guy's face down. Then all of a sudden he comes back up, floats. And his head's like that. Straight away after 1 second, he's dead. And then there's also another scene here where she's got a plunger and she is literally put the plunger on the plumber's face like this. You see a couple of gasps, but you clearly see at one point the guy is like this, where the plunger is on half his face, so you can clearly see he's breathing out the side of his nose. The next scene, he's on the floor and she's walking away with this really intense music plays. And I'm going full spoilers here. There's a kill here where Karen grabs this guy on a balcony, puts a plastic bag over his head, and also wants to choke him. He's talking while this is all happening. So, you know, in movies they don't talk. They're struggling for breath. They're trying to get out. He's talking while this is going on. This happens 2 seconds. The next scene is you see him lying on the floor and the bag's just got a big open airspace like this. And she walks off with intense music playing. So the music in here, don't even get me started on that. You've got like high intense horror sounds. You then got like 80s synth music going on in certain sequences where just a group of people are talking in a kitchen. The music here is awful. There's no microphones whatsoever, so all the audio is all echoey in every single scene. It gets to the point where it's just so unprofessional. And I appreciate that this is an indie filmmaker and an indie budget movie, but come on, man, at least buy some $5 microphones or something so you have some kind of audio to go on. Amityville Karen is absolutely appallingly bad. This movie, I can't even say I had a good time with it or I was entertained by it. I find myself laughing at the kills, and that's about it. There's seriously no redeeming qualities about this movie whatsoever. Let me list to you all the awful things in this movie: the acting, the cinematography, the music, the kills, the budget. This movie kills itself. This is the first movie where I have 0 positives to give you. So with that in mind, my overall score for Amityville Karen is a half a star out of 5. Have you seen this movie? Are you going to go check it out? Leave any and all comments down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And also, do you know that I have a Patreon? Yes. For only £2 per month, you get access to early videos, access to my release schedules each and every single week. You get a say what goes onto the channel, and you also get 2 times entry in giveaways and so much more content coming very, very shortly. And I want to give a big special thank you to all my awesome patrons who help support me and the channel. But thank you so much for tuning into this video, and until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.